good, TFG family? It's your boy Buddy here, and I'm back with a brand new video for you guys. The Joe Rogan Experience, the podcast. I recommend you guys do it. I mean, he interviews everyone from hip-hop to news people to people in politics to famous singers and actors and comedians. I really enjoy that podcast. I watch it a lot. So I recommend you guys go check it out. This video today is going to be how much does Eddie Bravo really believe? If you guys don't know who Eddie Bravo is one of Joe Rogan's friends. He's a jiu-jitsu instructor. He's pretty funny on the Joe Rogan Experience. A lot of conspiracies and stuff. Before we get into this video, guys, I got a special gift right now. If you guys like this shirt, I just got this shirt right here from Fashion Nova Men. Gotta do is go to fashionnova.com. You can go order whatever you guys want. You guys get to the checkout section and whatever you guys are ordering, you go to my description, click the link in my description, and you guys will get 30% off of your order for Fashion Nova items. Yes, 30% off. That goes for Fashion Nova men and women. All you have to do is go down in my description and click the link, and you'll get 30% off, man. It's simple as that. But if you spend $75, you'll get free shipping. So that's free shipping plus 30% off of whatever you guys buy at fashionnova.com. So go ahead and do that. Click the thumbs up button, share this video, go down in the comment section and drop a comment and please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be uploading all type of content for you guys. Whatever you guys need, you guys are going to have it here. So, woo! Let's get into this video, man. The Joe Rogan Experience. How much does Eddie Bravo really believe?
She's in that new Maleficent movie. They did some crazy shit to her face, man. They turned her into some like dragon lady, some wizard lady or witch lady.
Yeah, there's a lot of Satanism in movies, man. They go dark with the. Do you trip out? I know. We have different opinions on like what Satan is up there. You know, like
what? The
sky and space. But do you notice? Watching kids programming that they fucking bombard kids with space, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Dude, they get hammered with it in every movie. There's space, there's aliens, there's space, there's aliens.
Well, not every movie, but a lot of movies, yeah.
Joe Rogan always be fucking kind of shit on them.
They blast them.
Not really, not in every movie.
Well, there's a lot above us. If you look up, see forever.
But it's important for kids, though. Totally.
It's important, period, man. I went to see Brian Cox's demonstration that he did. They do a show. They did it in downtown LA, and I was thinking I would love to get Eddie Bravo high and have him watch this like a fight companion. Is this CGI? Is this fake? How much do you think is fake that you see in space?
Man, you know Werner von Braun was a Nazi, right?
Yes.
Okay. He was brought in from Operation Paperclip, right?
Right. We had Annie Jacobson on. Did you listen to that?
Yeah.
She talked in depth about that.
I mean, that's all. Everyone agrees on that.
Yep.
Everyone agrees that he directed all 6 moon missions.
Yep.
Everyone agrees. Everyone agrees that him and Walt Disney were best friends.
Were they best friends?
Yep. They were best friends. They worked on space together. They were like, jumping to a lot of conclusions.
But today, in this day and age, you don't think anybody's like when SpaceX shoots rockets off into space, or when Amazon has a rocket company now.
I'm gonna get a podcast.
These guys are going to be able to launch
so
satellites and even have consumer flights.
I just need proof, man.
What about
I see a lot of deception. I see a lot of deception.
Would you be willing?
Deception everywhere. So I'm like,
okay.
When you're talking about that Foxcatcher movie. Hold on. You're talking about that Foxcatcher movie. You're like, you've said it a couple times on your podcast where you're like, once you saw that they left Gary Goodridge out, you were like, I can't trust this movie.
Right.
I can't the whole movie's. I can't trust it. It may be real, it may not be real, but I need some proof.
I got you.
That's exactly how I feel about
space.
No, not space. The government.
The government.
So anything coming from a government agency, whatever, it's a government agency, I look at it like Foxcatcher. You've lied enough where I'm like, I need some irrefutable evidence. Otherwise, why do I have to believe it? I just assume it ain't real. I
get it, but SpaceX isn't the government. SpaceX is a private company.
Yeah, no, they're subsidized by the government, man.
Oh, they're subsidized?
They do. They got like $4 billion from the
So they tell them to fake space?
No one's trusting NASA no more, so they're handing it over. Hey, let's do this side thing, and everyone's all into space now.
True.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
I think it's.
You guys believe in space? What's up there?
Tesla
launch? I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at when I look up in the
when he claimed to launch a Tesla.
Roadster
that
Roadster.
Did you see that footage?
The actual Tesla in space?
Yes.
Yes, I saw that.
And you have I've always known you as a dude who had a strong, vibrant bullshit meter. You've always been that guy. You're going to watch that evidence and go, okay. You can't just buy that, dude. You can't just buy that.
Well,
dude.
let me
it's
see
ridiculous.
It. Okay, let me see
the very first thing. The
Jamie's
very first.
Find it.
Hey, the very first thing.
Don't poison the water.
Okay.
If you want me to get an honest
the first thing Elon Musk said in his press conference, the first thing he said is like, well, I think it's impossible and ridiculous, and if you can tell it's real because it looks so fake. That's the opposite of logic. There's logic and reason, and then there's the opposite of that.
No.
You can tell it's real because it looks so fake is the opposite of logic.
Or that's just something he says because he's a fucking genius and he's taking a picture from space.
No, the reason why he said that,
flying through the air.
No, the reason he said that was because all day when they did that, all day, all over the internet was like fake, 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 fake. So that he had to have a statement.
Please hold on.
He had to have a statement.
This is so ridiculous. Let me see it, Jamie.
Watch
Come on, let me see the video.
Joe Rogan be just trying to shut down
Tesla in space.
I know
Tesla in
it's a 4.5
space.
hour video. Which
is it?
No, just get a short one. Just go to Tesla in space.
Then you're gonna say I
space.
picked the wrong one that got edited. So I'm trying to find the one that's from SpaceX
We could just abandon the subject. So fruitless.
You know what? it may be real. SpaceX may be real.
That?
Exactly. Why?
But you've seen them shoot the rockets off. I mean, literally,
it looks
people
when you look
watch
at it.
them.
Anytime you see a rocket, shoot, you see it go up. And then you see it go down into the ocean.
No,
they launch rockets. They're launching rockets.
That's what it looks like because what you're seeing it go over the curve of the earth, Eddie. You're seeing it go over the ocean. You're seeing it go up and over. And so as it gets further away that you can't see it anymore, it looks like it's going down.
It's supposed to be going up,
but
not
it is going
parallel to the ground.
Up. It's not going parallel to the ground.
Okay.
So you can tell
they are shooting
fucking space. They are shooting. The planet is spinning.
Yeah. Okay. I understand that that's what you believe, but you got to understand why I believe what I believe because
that's what you see. But if you have someone explain it to you, will you still believe it? If you have a scientist explain to you how the physics work,
no explanation. There's no explanation. I need evidence.
You need evidence.
And then when you see evidence, when you see that Tesla that they launched, and you see how fake it looks so fake.
Okay, but just because something doesn't look real,
I don't know. Some of the rockets,
it doesn't mean it's real.
I mean, I don't know. I seen some shit in Long Beach
I need
before they
evidence.
shot a rocket.
Everything you see that you haven't seen with your own eyes might be fake.
Maybe. I don't trust. It's a lie or you don't trust.
That's like a simulation.
You know,
right?
I had a friend who lied about everything. Everything about his life, where he was from, all the things he did. He was a wrestling champion. He had everything. Then I found out, like 2 years into the relationship, little by little, that he lied about this and he lied about that. Then I find out that he lied about everything. He's one of those guys that lies about everything.
And that's how you view the government.
Yeah, exactly. So he may be telling the truth, and even total liars will tell the truth throughout the day a lot, just to get through the day. You have to tell the truth to get, but then, at the drop of a hat, they're going to lie about their life in some crazy way, whatever.
I understand your logic, Eddie. Let me slow you down here. I understand your logic, but you also have to assume that most of the people that are telling you the truth about this or that online that also don't have proof, that also are talking about these things and they haven't shown you haven't seen it, you haven't been there, just like you haven't been examining satellites. These people, they you don't know if they're full of shit either.
They could be real. They could be.
They could be. But why would you assume they were? Why would you assume they were, but the satellites are fake? See what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Assume that the people that are making these YouTube videos, that they're correct, but the people that are putting up satellites are full of shit.
I just go by science. That's it. Scientific evidence, like real science. Like water is always level, right? We know that. Water is always level. At 100 miles in the ocean.
Conversation if you don't understand how gravity works over a giant fucking sphere.
No. If we live on a ball that's 25,000 miles in circumference. If we do, then the water should be bending at a certain rate.
Stop with this. This is so crazy. You don't even know what that means.
I do know what that means. If it's a ball, the ocean should be curving at a certain rate, and they figured that out.
Here's a
that's perspective.
Power.
It's perspective.
Yeah, but it's going around Why is it going over the top, and why does it shrink at the
Any
end?
everything. You look at the end of a street. Street lights do that.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Street lights do that. That's called
a hill.
perspective.
Eddie, they do that on the hill,
it's
not on
just
the
like-
ocean.
No, but
Over the
you're
horizon,
looking at
you can't
those
see, so it looks like a
electrical
curve.
posts or whatever
Yeah.
you call them, and they go down. That's how street light. You go right in the middle of a street. The very next street light appears to be shorter than that one, and then the next one appears to be short. That's how you draw shit. But is it really that short? No, it's just your perspective. You're actually looking at an optical illusion. You're actually looking at. It looks like they're getting shorter and descending. It looks, but are they? No, they're not. Because if you went up,
but Eddie, they disappear. They disappear over the horizon.
and then you could bring them back in.
But you
with,
can't. That's not true.
No, you can.
No, you can see more up to the edge of the horizon.
No,
but
if
at the
you-
edge of the horizon, it goes over. They go over the edge.
So when you're talking about when with the naked eye, you're looking at a boat go in the ocean, and you see it
Right,
go over
and
the
then
horizon.
when you
Is it
use
really going?
telescopes, you're just getting small enough so that you can't see it anymore.
Exactly.
But if you use a
Okay.
telescope, you can still see
Exactly.
it for a little while.
Yeah.
And then it goes over the fucking curve
If
of
you
the
had
earth.
a more
You
powerful
won't see it.
telescope,
No.
it brings it even closer.
But
and
you
if you
don't
had a
see
more
it. You-
powerful,
otherwise,
they've
Eddie-
already had tests. They've already done
But you
that.
could
It's
see
old.
England. You could look out at. You could see Hawaii.
There's too much-
You could see Hawaii.
They
Why
don't
can't you see Hawaii? If you could see the moon, why can't you see Hawaii?
There's a lot of atmospheric.
No, it
That's what
curves.
I was gonna say.
The fucking
Okay,
thing
okay.
curves.
No, if it curves, okay.
That's what the scientists say, Eddie. The ones who make the GPS, the ones who make the
Yes.
maps, the ones who chart the fucking paths for airplanes and shipping routes. All those people say it's round. All the people that do satellites, all the people that are involved in aerospace, all the people that are involved in anything where you have to calculate the fucking curve of the earth and the to get things to places. All those people think it. They're all wrong. That's crazy that they haven't seen that picture. That they don't see that picture. If they saw that picture, they would get it.
At 100 miles in the ocean, 100 miles, how much curvature should there be? Do you know?
I don't care.
It's about 6,000 feet. It's
Okay.
about 6,000 feet of curvature. So you should
Is
not
that
be
how
able to
far
see.
you could see?
No, you wouldn't be able to see 100 miles away from the ocean.
Says who, Eddie? You didn't go to school for this stuff. These people
I
that are
understand.
talking to you.
Did I
But
research
these
this all the time?
I know, but you're
I
hearing
researched it.
you're hearing from
But what
one
I'm saying
side.
is not a lie.
But you know what I'm saying?
What I'm
You're
saying
he-
is that at 100 miles, there should be 6,000 feet of curvature. Do you don't even understand what that means?
I don't.
I understand what that means. If we live on a ball, that at every 100 miles there should be 6,000 feet of curvature. There's a formula for it, but
formula
when you
for it.
look, there's Navy ships that can target other Navy ships with lasers 100 miles away. It would be impossible if there was a 6,000 foot curvature of water. Impossible. They take pictures of their target. Pictures at 100 miles. There's no curvature. It's flat. There should be 6,000 feet
They
of
take
curvature.
pictures with what, Eddie? This is not your area of expertise. This is one of the reasons why I get crazy about this kind of shit.
Dude, I look into this
But that
all the
doesn't-
time.
but just
Rogan,
because you
you be doing
read
the
something
same
that
shit,
someone
bro.
But I
says.
know that. You
when
can't dispute what I just said. You can't dispute what I just said.
I bet you can. I bet I didn't go to school for it, so I don't know. But I
Same
bet
But
as
do you
it's
understand?
Bravo.
Do you understand if we live on a
Should be
ball
annoying
at 100
when
feet, there
Rogan
should be
talks
6,000
shit.
feet
They
of
don't
curvature? Does that
understand.
make
So
sense to you?
everyone's wrong, Eddie. So all these fucking people
but does
that are
that make
flying
sense to you?
around Australia, they're doing it the wrong way. All these people that go over the North Pole, all that's
No
fake.
one goes
all
over
those
the North
flights.
Pole.
Sure
There's
they
no
do.
flights.
There's no flights over the North Pole. There's no flight pass.
Maybe there's military planes that go over the North Pole, maybe.
Okay, let's change
But I've
subjects.
flown all over the world. I've never gone over the North Pole. I've flown everywhere. I've been everywhere.
motherfucker is
I've never. No one ever goes
annoying.
over the North Pole.
So
but
why
it doesn't
wouldn't
matter.
they go over the North Pole?
I don't know. I don't know.
This is so
Obviously,
painful.
no. If it's so painful, let's change the subject.
I'm trying to change
Let's
the
do that.
subject.
This motherfucker
We could talk
is
about Tone
annoying.
Ferguson
Let's talk
this
about Tone
Saturday.
Ferguson.
What about that?
That's a great
You
fight.
got any questions?
All right, man. That was the video, man. The Joe Rogan Experience. Does Eddie Bravo even really believe? I don't know. That was an interesting video. That's why I like watching this podcast. It gives me a lot of things to think about. What did you guys think of this video? Is space even real? What do you guys think? And do you guys agree with Eddie Bravo? Let me know in the comment section. Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.